weekend. It's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Washington Commanders. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And space tough to come by there, so he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Cowboy defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that #1 spot.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Get it.
Now Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
We've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. To throw is Daniels. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Well, this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Here's Daniels. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Milton. Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good for a Cowboys. First and 10 at the 40.
To throw is Milton. And this one is incomplete. George Pickens the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Here's Milton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Remember last time out, they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
A beautiful fake. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He'll try and do this himself. And he is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
And Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll try to run the option here. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Back to throw. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'd say that he learned from his costly red zone pick earlier in the game because this time he puts the throw away from where any defender can make a play on it. Unfortunately, he also sailed it over his intended target, and that doesn't work out well either.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Come on. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Daniels will try and do this himself. A quick as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is good. And the Commanders get out to a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run again with Blue. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. And that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Milton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
On the jump.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 average. 60 average. 19 Lions.
Here's Milton now to throw. He's got his man on the comebacker. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
70 Rangers. 60 Bison. 60. Ready.
Throwing is Milton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, good move. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Here we go. Here we go.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Now he's free at the 35. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
70 Simba with Cowboy 80.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, That play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go now. 65. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Milton. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
70 Second and 4. Ready, ready.
Off the play fake, Milton. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. 18, 5 here. Let's go.
Looking to throw, Milton. Receiver complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. It's Bubba Bolden who picks it. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
82 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
60 Eagles,
18-yard
60
line.
Eagles.
Play action, now it's Daniels. This pass finds McCaffrey going across the middle. He's still on his feet. And he gets this one down to the 24. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Daniels. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Now Daniel's going to keep it. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Milton. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive. And a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his throw here's incomplete.
It feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Let's go now. Warriors, press all 80.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. This 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Milton drops it to Blue, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. Doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
18 Cardinal. Trap 50, trap 50. Cut 19, cut 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
A final shot before break. Milton. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Aubrey now for the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
14. Commanders 6.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Able to slither by. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. That means everyone on the offensive side of the ball, but someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to it and hold it for just a short game.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Milton. He'll try and do this himself. And he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So that is not the way you want to begin the half when you're only up by 1 score. A turnover right away.
And my guess that in the locker room, that's what the defensive coordinator did.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the defense says they have it. They do. 1 play into the ball game, an early turnover. Looking to put a drive together. Following the fumble recovery, Milton. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Pollard will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Milton. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you're looking to coach, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he wasn't able to do much with it.
And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Here we go, here we go.
They run with McCaffrey off the option. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing now is Daniels. Pass caught by McLaurin. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin, 63 yards. And the Commanders are back within a couple of the lead.
60 Vikings, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 109 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
1st down, and they go right back to Blue. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Milton. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Milton. Able to find his man, it's Pickens. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. To throw is Milton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 36 yards. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
To throw is Daniels. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 4.
Ready? Crack all 80.
Now Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got a throw right sideline is complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
Trap 60.
Daniels looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
To throw, it's Milton. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that ball packed free. We can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
On second and a long way to go. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
1970 Timberwolves. Warriors 70s.
Now Milton. That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
to the air goes Daniels.
46-yard line.
Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. And an excellent gain, 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Looking for the corner, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now Prescott. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll just get rid of it.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott now. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Prescott. That is caught. He's got room at the 30. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
The gain of 26 yards. First down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Blue trying the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jaden Blue, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as Ed sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He finds his man, complete. It's Lane. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ikey's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed me agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. Ikey led the ballet score. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds. Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
He's into space past the 25. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball, let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers.